Monday, December 31st. Trying to finish the year strong. We had a 4-day winning streak up to yesterday. Jamar Gibbs sold most of our slips yesterday. As far for NBA, we went 3 of 5. So hopefully we can bounce back today and start a new winning streak. So let's get started. My first two, or my two-man that I'm going on my latter day is Jalen Williams. He cashed for me last time I took him at his fantasy score at 29. He is at 30. I still like him to go over, especially against the Nets. I see him getting in the mid-30s. Past 10, he has gone over 8 of the 10 when his fantasy score is at 29 or higher. I'll be taking him still. And my next one I'm going to pair it with Victor Wembanyama. And I'll be taking his fantasy score at 39.5. He's been averaging the mid-40s. Should be a marquee game for him going against the Celtics. Even though this might be a blowout, the Celtics winning. But I think Victor Wembanyama should get in his mid-40s, 50. As usually that's what he averages. So I'll be taking the over on that. His rebounds has been on the decline the past couple of games. I mean, hopefully he picks it up against Boston. But I'm going to be pairing him with Jalen Williams, and these are my top two. Let's head on over to our 5-man. And my first one I'm taking on my 5-man is Jalen Johnson's assist. He is at 2.5. You should get at least 4 or more in this game against Washington. It should be a high, fast pace. So I'll be taking Jalen Johnson's over assist. Next leg I'm taking is Franz Wagner. And for him, there's several props you can take. You can take his points, rebounds. But I will be taking his points and rebounds at 27.5. He's been averaging the mid-30s. Against Phoenix, should be a high-scoring game. So I'll be taking Franz Wagner over points and rebounds. Next up is Cameron Johnson. And he's been taking some of the thunder away from Mikal Bridges. And I'm going to be taking Cameron Johnson's points at 15.5. He's been averaging about 20-21. So I'll be taking the over on him against OKC. Next one I like is Chet Holmgren. And for him, there's several props you can take. His rebounds, his points, or his fantasy score. For this one, we're going to be taking his points, 18.5. He's been averaging the mid-20s. He's been on a hot streak. I'm going to be taking him on his points, but his fantasy score is another good alternative, as he's been averaging close to 40 in the past 10 games. And my last one I'm going with is an NBA first half, and this was recently bumped, so if it gets bumped further, I suggest you take another prop. But I'm going to go with DeJounte Murray. He was at 19.5 earlier this morning. It's at 20.5. I still like it. If it goes to 21.5 or even 21, I suggest you fade it. But I think he's going to have a little bit over 20 in this one against Washington. Like I mentioned, it's going to be a high, fast pace. So you can see his past 5. Actually, his past 10, he's gone over 9 of the 10 when his fantasy score is at 19 or higher. So I'll be taking the over on DeJounte Murray's first half. Those are my top 5. Jalen Johnson over assists, Franz Wagner over points and rebounds, Cameron Johnson over points, Chet Holmgren over points, and DeJounte Murray over first half fantasy score. So along with the two-man ladder day challenge and these 5, that's 7 props you can choose from. Mix and match. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate the support. Appreciate the new subscribers. And hopefully we can start off the new year with a bang. I'll see you guys in the next one.